Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting episode of Gist with Essay. If you're joining us on Facebook, please share by creating a watch party so your friends can join us live. Remember to send in your questions for our guests if you have any, or you can call us live via WhatsApp on +447466951641, and we get to speak to our guests directly. Our special guest today is Sean Dampte. He's an artist whose music you can find on all social media platforms. He just released an EP titled Awuda Rising, Man Like Sean Dampte.
Yes.
So let's gist. Hi Sean, welcome to the show.
Yeah. Hello, Esse. Thanks for having me. Thanks to everyone out there watching. Thanks to those who've joined us live. And just thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, so tell us about yourself. Just a little background about who Sean Dampte is.
Yeah. So Sean Dampte. Basically my organic name or my government name is Sean. Yeah. So but because I found it easier for people to relate with me when I say Sean. So and growing up, I've always had Sean Puffy Diddy Combs as my role model. So I just borrowed that name for a minute. So the name has stuck for a long time. And background wise, been around the world, done everything, just music. We love music now, and that's why we're here.
You've done everything. Can you tell us some of the things you've done?
Okay, I've gone to primary school, went to secondary school, university, been married, divorced, been everywhere, America, Ethiopia, Kenya, Nigeria. Okay, I'm Nigerian, sorry. Now in London, and just anything and everything that you can think of. I think I've been there, done it all.
Okay, so what inspired you to get into music?
Basically, I mean, for those who knew me from way back, and when I say, oh, sorry, my camera is moving around. Apologies, I'm trying to fix that. For those who know me from way back, they will tell you that I've always been writing poetry. And then, so part of writing poetry just got me one day thinking, you know what, if you can write this, then you should be able to sing it out, be able to express it. That's what actually pushed me into doing music, to be honest.
Tell us a little bit about your parents, your family background.
Yeah, both my parents, they're Christians. When I say Christians, I mean pastors. Let's put it that way. So they love the gospel. So I was brought up in a Christian family. 5 of us, so everyone went to church. I mean, everyone that knows my parents, including you, you know that they are Christian to the core, innit? So so coming from a Christian background, doing everything religious, and I'm a believer myself, you can tell.
Okay, so why didn't you go into gospel music, considering your Christian background?
I still think my music is gospel. People ask me that question, and I'm like, my music is gospel, and the gospel means the good news, isn't it? So my music is good news about how good life is, how good everything is, because it's good news. So I think personally I think my music is gospel, but some might not see it that way. But personally, I mean, anything that preaches about the good news is the gospel. So what I try to sing about is positive things to uplift you, things to let you appreciate beauty, things of that nature.
Okay, so I'm going to go straight to some of the songs on your EP. Yeah, Adura, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That can, the gospel can be termed as gospel, and even the Mama, Money on My Mind Always.
See?
Yeah, that's positive. That's got a positive vibe. But Nkechi, please.
But
Nkechi, Marcelina. Is it Marcelina, right?
Yeah, Marcelina.
Yeah.
But the truth is, God is love. And me preaching love is still preaching gospel. You see?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I do gospel music. God is love. So unless someone tells me God has stopped being love, then I think
Yeah.
I'll stop doing gospel. You see, that's where I'm coming from.
Okay. So how did your parents react when you told them about your choice of music?
Till date, they are still not loving my flow. They're still not on board. But sometimes I surprise them with some kind of music, like you said, Adura. Yeah,
Adura.
they get excited for stuff like that. And then there's this
Okay.
other song I did called Life, Money, Happiness.
Yeah.
So yeah, they get excited about songs like that. So, but in a nutshell, they will actually want me to be singing songs that are more religious. Yeah, if you put it that way,
Okay.
religious. But I mean, yeah, they're not on board. They're not my fans that much. But I'm still their son, you know. So
Yeah,
nothing they
don't
can
worry.
do.
Hopefully sometime soon they'll get on board. Or maybe you just switch to the more religious kind of music.
Yeah. I'm trying to have them join my religion, you know, because
What's your religion?
Awuda, that's the religion.
Okay, so what's this Awuda? What's Awuda that you keep saying?
So Awuda is something extraordinary, something that makes you get excited. And when I say that is because when I first started music, people were like, "Who's that? Who's that?" Like, "Wuda, Wuda." I'm like, "What do they mean by who's that? Who's that?" It's me, Sean Dampte. So I started going with the synonym myself, or I started going with the word myself, Awuda. So when I say Awuda, it's like, yes, I'm here now. Awuda, yeah, this is positive now. Yeah, this is. So then when anyone is when anyone tries to wonder what you are, or who you are, and then that Awuda is that exclamation, is that feeling. That's what it is.
Who are your biggest influences in the music industry?
Um, it depends on what market. To be honest, if it's international, my models, I try to model my music after people like I would say I like Rick Ross a lot. I like Drake.
You look like him. with all this works going on, yeah.
So and I like Drake. Yeah, and I like Wizkid. Wizkid is I like his kind of music. Burna Boy is also I'm also a fan, and yeah, loads. But inspiration that comes standard, you know. It has to come from you as a person. So my inspiration comes from what I see, how I see, you know.
Mhm. Okay, so let's talk about money. How lucrative is music for you in the UK?
Wow. Um, it has not bought me a car yet, and it
Mm.
has not bought me a house yet. But I think the opportunities are there. You just need to keep grinding, just like everything. For me now, music. Some will look at me like I'm an OG, so like I've been in the music game for a long time, but I've never been consistent. So when I say consistent, means like
Okay.
dropping music every now and then, getting people to get on the vibe. But in the last 3 years, I've been consistent. So hopefully we make that big through into the big time, into the urban market. But profitability right now, it's more like what I love doing and just giving back and just trying to get all the fans out there to listen to it. So yeah, it's just we're trying to get that money, but it's not the bank is not yet filled yet. We're still trying to fill up the bank.
Okay. So what's your favorite part of the line of work you do, and what's your least favorite, and why?
My least favorite is what is happening right now. Cause no, don't get me wrong. I will explain. Calm.
Yeah,
Cause
what is happening? Like, I don't understand what's happening.
so the least favorite is when you have to do like 20 things at the same time. No matter
Okay.
how much you plan, sometimes things just happen. Things just happen, and you cannot control it. So,
Yeah.
like, I had planned that I was having this interview in my studio, I had everything
Yeah.
set up. Then I got a call last night that says I need to be in Manchester this morning.
Okay.
And so I had to get to Manchester. And then I have an appointment in London for 8 p.m. So those competing things is my least
Trying to
favorite.
juggle things
Yeah,
together.
exactly. And you know, living in London too now, I still need a 9 to 5 kind of thing, you know, bills got to be paid. So
Yeah.
those kind of things is my least favorite. But when it comes to what I love vibing, I love being in the studio, I love hanging out with the crew, I love chilling with my kids. They inspire me too because I want to when I hear how they speak and how they live their life, it inspires me. So it gives me that inspiration. I want them to have a good life. So and so that's my favorite part, getting to know how they feel about it, getting to know how people feel about it, and then how people love the song. And that's the favorite part. Just yeah, and then just like I said, vibing in the studio, talking to my producers, trying to get a song out, things of that nature. I just like the nitty-gritty part of it.
Okay, can you tell me the difference between the Nigerian music industry and in the UK?
Um over
So before you answer that, have you tried to do your music in Nigeria? Because your kind of music is more acceptable, yeah, in being your having your Nigeria in Africa as a whole, not just Nigeria. But
yeah,
so have you
yeah.
tried to put your music out there in Africa or Nigeria?
My music is in Nigeria. It plays on MTV in Nigeria, plays on Sound City, even playing on Big Brother Nigeria right now as we speak. Um,
Whoa, great.
so yeah, so Nigeria, the challenge I have is because I stay here, but most of my fans are in Nigeria, so and most of people who appreciate kind of music, but it's Afrobeat right now, so
Hmm.
it's going worldwide. So
Yeah, true.
it's part of my duty to ensure that whatever or however we play it, I play my part in making Afrobeat one of the biggest sounds in London, in Europe. So yeah, just I'm a flag bearer. Let's put it that way. You know, just
Okay, so is there a difference
so yeah.
between
On the
doing music
difference
in
bit,
Nigeria and here?
you can't. The difference is there if you want to highlight it because the
Hmm.
sounds are a little bit different if you want to highlight it. But for myself, I try to like that song Mama Yanga Money Mama in always. It's a mixture of UK Afrobeat and Nigerian point black Afrobeat and a little bit of pop. So at the end of the day, I'm that kind of artist that tries to blend, that tries to, I'm trying to erase that difference. I'm trying to put both cultures together and then make it sound easier to the ear than it is right now. So, I mean,
Okay.
just back to the same thing. It depends on it's just the sounds. That's the main thing. The instrumentation.
Are you working on any collaborations, with any artists in the future?
Um, I, honestly, yeah, and this is putting out there, having collaborations for me is stressful. Like, it's very stressful. I
Okay.
don't, yeah, and because I don't, I don't fancy having to chase another artist to jump on my track or having to. It's just a lot of work. I'm being honest, a lot of work.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, I might. This possibility is there, but I actually told myself like I don't think for another year or two, I don't think I'm going to do any collaboration. The last one I did is with Buju, and hopefully I should do one more with a UK artist sometime this year, and then probably close the door for a little bit because it's so much stressful. And we all have different work ethics, you know. My work ethics is you want to work with me, get it to me in 1 month, we're done at the most. But you find out that sometimes it takes you 3 months, 4 months, 1 year. I understand everyone is busy, so there's no hard feelings. But at the end of the day, I still have to look out for myself and look out for my career. So yeah. Hopefully we get some features, but I can't promise you, and that's the truth. And if there
Yeah,
is
but if you
fine.
were approached, what if you were approached by, some other artist? Big or
If this
small, it doesn't matter.
no, yeah, I don't see anyone as a big artist or a small artist. I'm serious.
Okay.
And people ask me why. I'm like, everything is just an opportunity, you know.
Mm.
Some people are able to get that opportunity, some can't. Doesn't mean one singer is better than another singer. It's just the opportunity that that gives them. So if it comes, I will have to see if the sound and the style matches my brand, because you know, you can mix Coke and gin, Coke and vodka, but you cannot be mixing Coke and water now. What is that? You know?
Yeah,
So
but if you want less sugar, you can mix Coke and water.
hey, just go and drink flavored water now. What's the problem? So that's how I see it. If the style is good, if it matches my brand, then I'm all good. I'm good to go. But aside that, I'm gonna keep myself away. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so let's talk about the challenges of promoting your music
Yep.
right now, with before COVID and during COVID.
So to promote music before COVID, I don't think is it okay to smoke on your show?
No, please.
I don't think there is. Wow. Oh, sorry, I forgot it. I
Very
don't.
funny, very funny.
So yeah, I I don't. It's hard to promote because people you expect to support you,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't get that support from them, and
Okay.
as an artist or as an individual, let's forget the art part of you, or even
Yeah.
as a human being, you feel
Generally.
why are these people showing me love and things like that. But at the end of the day, you just have to get your mind off that, and you're running your race. You
Yeah.
have to run your race. It doesn't matter if someone is supporting you or not. So the challenge is just getting people to appreciate the music, put it out there, help you push it. But sometimes you're lucky you find some good ones. Sometimes you don't. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep pushing, keep posting, keep sharing, and hopefully someone somewhere will pick it up.
Yeah. How do you think the internet has impacted the music industry?
I was having this, I'll call it an argument, because it was really an argument the other day with one of my mates, because the internet has made music easily accessible to everyone, which is brilliant. I love that bit. But and also it's stepped up the game. So as an artist, you need to be on your A game with every single release you have, because if not, some other cat out there is going to release another track, and before you know, your track is gone down the drain. You have to start over. So the internet has made it easier. I think I heard about 300,000 songs released every day, and when you imagine you out of that 300,000, how do you compare? So yeah, and then internet makes it also easier to reach out to your fans, reach out to people who are gonna need your music or people who would love your music. So I appreciate the intervention of the internet. Let me put it that way, because someone like myself, internet has made it easy for me to reach out to other people, to support the music, to share the music with them. And so yeah, I think it's just become a gateway. It's making it more easily accessible, and hopefully we can all have the gains of it.
Okay, so before we continue,
Yep.
do you have any of your tracks, handy that you can play, like Adura? Okay, let me make a special request for Adura. Do you have it? We'd
You want to
like to
make a
listen
special
to it.
you want to make a special request for Adura?
Yes.
I think
Because as a human being, we all have to pray, right?
of course.
Prayer
Of
is
course.
key. Yes, so
So
and it's one of the two tracks that I like most. Okay, one of the three, yeah. Out of the
okay.
six, I've got three that I really like.
So you have three tracks that you really like, and Adura is one of
Yeah.
them.
And Adura is one of them, yes.
Okay. That's brilliant. Thank you. I'm actually shot the video for Adura a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully I'll be dropping that video in a couple of weeks. The
Okay.
video is ready. So, but I mean,
Okay.
just like you said, I will play Adura now so that people can feel the vibe, like myself. Like I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the songs I like that song a lot too, because regardless how you see it, you want to pray every time, because
Every
you need the
time, yeah.
prayer. You do need the prayer. Then there's nothing like too much prayer. So that's another thing we have to be very mindful of. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I mean, if it's time, I'll play it now.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's listen to one of the tracks, the very first track on. Is that the very first track? Yeah,
Yeah, it's the first track on my EP,
the first
definitely.
track on your EP. Yeah. So let's
Yep.
listen to it.
Oluwa give me life, yo. Oluwa give me happiness, yo. Oluwa give me jolly, yo. Nothing this sun no go touch me. See the hustle go pure. Now where I walk, I go chop. Oluwa show me the way. He go show for you, He go show for me,
Yes, so
You want me to shine your light, oh. Adura gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè,
yeah.
gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè. Adura gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè, gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè. Show me the way, Lord. Enemy no go block my way, Lord. Enemy no fit call my name, Lord. Oluwa Sean Dampte like Jesus. I say na fire be my energy. No matter wetin I go burn on my enemies. Oluwa right down, now you cover me. You give me my own. Nothing the sun no go touch you. See the hustle go pure. Now where you walk, we go talk.
Yeah, I
Oluwa
like
show
that
me
bit.
the way. He go show for you, He go show
You
for
go
me,
shop for me,
You want me to shine your light, oh. Adura gbé mi sókè,
so okay,
lókè lókè,
look,
gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè. Adura
look,
gbé mi
baby, so
sókè,
okay,
lókè
look,
lókè,
look,
gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè. Adura gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè, gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè. Adura gbé mi sókè, lókè lókè, gbé mi sókè, lókè
okay.
lókè. Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, that was
Thank you for
Adura.
that very wonderful one. So, what does Adura Gbemi Soke
Yes.
mean for our non-Yoruba listening audience?
Nice. So Adura is prayer, and then Gbemisoke means lift me up. So when you say Adura Gbemisoke, so you're just saying, well, let my prayers, let it lift me up, let it lift me up. You know, just saying, Lord, lift me up. Basically, that's what you're trying to say, like, because at the end of the day, we need to pray. You need to pray for what is good. You need to pray for what is not that so good. So regardless of everything, you still need to pray. Everyone needs to pray.
Yeah. True. I like the bit that says, "Now where I work, I go chop." Oh.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that is important thing with that too.
And he goes shop for me, he goes shop for you. So I like that bit because you're not just talking about yourself, like, oh, he goes shop for me, he goes shop for me. No, but you're saying he goes shop for the other person. It will be all right for the other person, and it will be all
Of
right for
course.
you as well. So you're
Yep.
praying for yourself and for others.
Exactly. I mean, you actually captured the excess of the song, and that's what the song is about. Because at the end of the day, I like to tell people I preach love, life.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to love everyone. It's not if I pray for myself and then it's better for me, then the other person is still, still struggling. There's no joy in my heart. Because what's the point?
There's no joy, true.
Because the struggle is out. Everyone knows it. The struggle is not against each other. It's against poverty. It's against injustice. It's against segregation, against racism, against any form of we call it any form of injustice. Really, let's put it that way.
Inhumanity.
Yeah. So that's what it is about.
Wow. That's a very nice one. Then I also like the please let's listen to Mama.
To Mama.
You know, when I first saw the title, before I read I thought it was like, okay, that's the song you were dedicating to your mom.
Yeah, I know, and that's one thing. That's one thing about it. I always feel also, and that's one of. Let me put it this way: when I came up with that, money on my mind, myself and Jay Ocean, shout out to Jay Ocean, my producer. So it
Okay.
was more around what do people want to hear, what do people know, and everyone sees mama. The first thing they think about is you're talking about your mom, and it has to be
Mom.
there. And so we have to take it away from that and let people appreciate exactly like, yes, it's mama. And the way you appreciate your mama is the way you need to appreciate money sometimes. Because
Mm.
I said money
Not
is the,
sometimes, my brother. Not sometimes. We need money to get things, going.
yeah. But I don't want to be the one preaching that money should come first in everything. So I have to say sometimes so some other people can understand what's going on. Because
Mm.
money will bring you happiness and it will bring you not so happiness in the long run. So you have to be able to manage money properly. So, and that's one of the reasons why I'm saying sometimes, you know, because
Okay, so it's only when you don't manage money properly that it doesn't bring you happiness.
exactly,
Otherwise, money brings you happiness because it helps you solve a lot of problems, not just for yourself, but for other people as well.
exactly. Tell me
Yeah,
about
so
it.
and even the mama we're talking about that you're preaching about, you know, you need money to take care of her.
Yep,
She used money to take care of you.
of course,
Yeah,
of
so you
course.
can't really do anything without money. So money is
Nah,
very
nah.
important.
It's very important. You know what? Yeah, it's key. It's key to everything we
It's
do. But
key. Yeah.
we don't want money to hold our happiness. That's just the difference. And
Hmm.
that's how I say it. I don't, because some people without money, I'm one of them. I'm probably very, very, what's the word, moody. I'm in a very, that kind of mood when there's no money with me, or when I'm broke. I'm broke. I get broke too, like everybody does. But
Yeah.
yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't want people to tie their happiness to money.
To
That's why you
money.
separate both. Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes you want to find that happiness even without money. So how does that happen? How do you do that?
Yes, that's why you have God, right? You have your prayers, you pray so that you have the right leading. When the
Yep,
money comes, you know how to use it properly to, impact the people around you as well.
of course,
So you don't
definitely.
mismanage your money. So,
Yes, so
your focus isn't just on money, but money
yep.
should be one of your focuses because you need money to make things work.
You can't say that loud enough. You need money, loads of money.
Loads of money, oh.
Yes, loads of money, not
Yes,
just
I kind
money.
of like that. You put Adura and then Adura first,
Yep.
meaning that that's the first thing.
Yes, exactly. That's
That's the
actually
first
the way.
thing.
Yeah, that's the way I actually saw it arranging the EP. I wanted people to see Adura as prayer. Prayer should begin everything and most things you do. And so I wanted people to see that bit, and that's why I started the track with Adura. And I'm like, okay, you know what? You've prayed for God to bless you. Now the money is here. That's what means money on my mind always, and that's why I went to the money bit. And from that, I went to the third track to be like, okay, now the money's here. Then I call the next one Big Me with the artist called Buju. So the money's here. So I'm like, you know what, everyone come and party with me. So come and get the quick pay. So come and party with me. Come and get the fun. Come and enjoy. Come and have
Okay,
life.
so quick
Enjoy.
is what, fun or party?
Quick pay is fun, party, fun, you know, interchangeable. So come and get the quick, come and
So
have
you
fun with me.
pray,
Come and
now
enjoy.
you have the money, now everyone should come and party.
Exactly. And then at my party, I found at my party is where I met this girl called
Nkechi.
Marcelina. Marcelina. She
Oh,
said that English.
Marcelina, not Nkechi.
I'll tell you. She said that
Okay,
when I first met
amazing.
when I first met her, she said her name was Marcelina. So and I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, Marcelina, what's going on? I really like the way you vibe. And then when Marcelina fell in love with me was when I realized that her name was actually Nkechi. So no, seriously. Then I'm like, so her name, that's where it came with like Nkechi bust my brain. Nkechi now says she wants to, Marcelina being Nkechi now says she wants to be Miss Sean Dampte. She wants to be my missus. And
Oh, yeah.
and as a man that I am, I have to like, whatever she's working with, her beauty is splendid, is big, is plenty, so That's what gave birth to the last track, Okpo, on the EP.
Okpo.
So it's a story from top to bottom,
Yes.
just enjoying that.
I'm getting that now. That's so smart. That's so, because you don't get a lot of people arrange their songs like that, where you can easily link one to the next and to the next, and so it's a complete story. You have to listen to all of it to understand the process.
Exactly. That's correct. That's how I did it. Thank you very much. I
can't
appreciate
wait
you
to
liking that.
see what happens from Okpo to the next.
What happens for Okpo? Actually, you know what? Thank you for bringing this up, because it was actually a 7-track EP.
Okay.
So what happened? So I'm dropping the last track from that EP because I didn't add it to the EP. I'm dropping that in 3 weeks. It's called Star Girl.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is what?
It's called Star Girl. Star
Girl. So now you have been mesmerized by this beauty such that she has now become your star girl.
Yeah. That's it.
I can actually build up from there. I can actually build up a story in my head already from Star Girl. But we're just going to leave it there. Thank you for letting us know that the next track is Star Girl. So you have to come back on the show to let us know how you progress with Star Girl.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, me and Nkichi can come too.
That would be nice. That would be really nice, because for you to bring Nkechi on the show, that means she has graduated from Star Girl to maybe she would eventually get a happy desire by becoming Mrs. Sean Dampte.
Yeah, Miss Sean Dampte. That's what she's hoping for, isn't it? So
yeah,
she has it.
That's so interesting. So, okay, you've been doing singles all this while. Why did you decide now is the right time to do an EP?
I just felt people needed to see a body of work from myself, and and I dropped an EP in 2018. It was titled "Awuda Begins." So all my songs, from the first song till now, they have a meaning and they have why I drop my songs. I just don't drop songs.
It gets why.
They get why. So the first EP said Awuda Begins.
Yeah. Okay.
And now this other EP is saying Awuda
Rising.
Exactly. Okay. So after Awuda Rising, then people start understanding how it is. And because I mean, even I'm gonna say here on this show first, this is the first time I'm saying this worldwide.
Wow.
My album is called Undisputed.
Wow.
So, and I'm going to be dropping that
what
this year.
What a privilege to be the one here, sharing that to the world.
Yes. Shout it out. This is the first time worldwide it's going to be said anywhere on the internet or anything. My album is titled Undisputed. So, because at the end of the day, I look at, like I said, everything tells a story, and I just find that, you know what, Undisputed, that's what it is, There's no competition. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. True. So I saw something on one of your social media and it's a snippet of the whole EP, but I haven't seen that in a lot of places. Why haven't you shared that out? Because it actually makes sense, It gives people, it's like a teaser for you to know, you have an idea of what the album is about, and then you can. It encourages people to say, okay, I'm going to YouTube or I'm going to this social media platform to get the songs.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's one of the things. We try to, as an artist, let me put it this way, it's difficult for me to be attached to one song. And because of that, it's difficult to also share 6 songs at once on any social medium. You have to, it has to be one after the other. So what I try to do, even on my pages, people who pay attention would see that all the snippets are there on my page, but I just have to scroll a little bit just to say, but all of them are actually on my page. So what I would try to be doing, and thanks for sharing that with me, is maybe on a daily basis, just try to put these 6 together. Like, so if you missed it yesterday, you can get it today and have a snippet of it. But yeah, I really appreciate that comment. That's something for me to take on board.
So now I can already tell that you love having fun, you love the good life. and all that. So tell us what you do for fun. Something interesting that your fans do not know about you.
For fun, I play video games if I have time. I play FIFA
Okay.
on TV with my mates. If I have time. That's why I said if I have time. Because I have some
Okay.
of my friends that they play all day, every day. But I've not played in like 3 months now. And it's because I've not had the opportunity to sit down. Like I said, I was working on the EP. Now the EP is done, it's out there. I still have to do promotions. And then I have another single coming out. And then another single coming out. Then I have my album coming out all this year. And this is still August, you see. So, yeah, I watch Netflix and chill sometimes.
Okay.
And I actually have I did one video back in the day. It's on Amazon Prime. So it was Love at First Sight, kind of like series like that. So
What do you mean video? Like a home video or something?
like I was brought in to perform, not musically actually, another part of me, like to be an actor in this series right there. So it's on YouTube. I'm sorry, it's on Amazon Prime. So yeah, in my spare time, I like to try my hands out at acting because I think I can act a lot. Kilo share, show mommy, eh?
Me well, Joe. Who are you?
So yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a good one. Yeah, so there's just you don't have just the music part to Sean Dampte. He's also an actor.
Yeah, an actor and also a face model,
Oh, okay. Okay, Sean, tell us something that your fans don't know about you. In fact, let's do it this way. Tell us something embarrassing that happened to you at any time in your life that no one knows about you.
That no one knows. Well, if for me,
no. Okay, that your fans don't know because yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing. Other people must have been there.
I peed in my pants on a train like 3 years ago. And
okay.
It's
I'm trying not to judge you. So I'm just gonna ask you what happened.
Okay. It's one of those days where okay, so I was going home and I got on a train, the underground. And so I got pressed. I'm like, oh God, I gotta take a leak. But we couldn't get out of the underground, so we got stuck for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Because there was the train in front of us, something happened, and like we're literally on the ground. There's nothing I could do. And I was hoping and praying, oh Lord. I called on all the gods that I knew that day. Jesus. I called on all of them, Shogo, Orumila, everything. They disappoint this guy, they don't show up. So I just had to let it go. So like it was just dripping off my body. And people just started they started giving me space, like
really, like people noticed.
Yeah. I said I peed in my pants. Like it was no way it was like dripping on the floor. But so people moved us. So what I just got off at the next station and just went over to the other side, just got into a cab all the way home because there was no way I could stay in that train for that long anymore. It was crazy. This is a real life story. Like
I'm so sorry. I can't even begin to imagine. I can't imagine.
It's life.
I'm sorry you have to go through that. But it's hard not to laugh.
It's crazy. I don't blame anyone laughing. It happened, and so
because if I was on that train, I'd be looking at you like, okay, I'm sure there's something wrong with this guy. He can't be all right. Like he's definitely not okay.
I know, and that's a good thing. Like 3 years ago, phones are not as big as they are now. I swear, if it was now, people would have taken my pictures, probably taking videos.
You would have gone viral.
So, I'm quite go viral for peeing on the train.
I'm telling you, I would have been embarrassed for you as well because I'd have been like, I know him. Oh my goodness, I know him. Or maybe I would have been like, hey, maybe he did something to me
Actually,
back when my head has cut him.
oh, it's crazy.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, oh dear. Okay. That's
Mhm.
it. Well, now you put it out there, so everybody knows that. Don't be surprised if someone gives you a nickname after watching this show.
That's the brilliant thing about me, man. Let's eat without sin. Let him cast the first stone.
Ah, okay. No, but the people who haven't seen, like, who haven't had this kind of situation will be able to
Yeah.
cast the first one, trust me. Look, it gets start from your boys. Okay?
Yeah.
Your friends,
My,
your
look,
what do you call them, your homies.
my mates, my friends, everyone who's close to me will tell you Dante is a mad person. I've gone on social media before to have a pool. So what are you talking about?
To have a what?
To have a pool on social media.
A pool.
I went online, I recorded it, and then I'm not even joking. So my friends will not be surprised. Only my fans that will surprised that is Dante
Okay,
this
yes,
mad.
I'm sure. I'm sure. And they're still your friends.
Some of them have tried to leave me, but come on, I'm just you can't it's
There's
me now.
nowhere to go. They're
You know,
stuck.
they're just like there's nothing they can do with me no more. That's it.
Yeah, well, nice one. So what do you have? What message do you have for upcoming artists, people who are interested in getting into the industry that have been finding it difficult?
I can't tell people not to chase their dreams. I would never do
Mm-hmm.
that. But it's lonely at the top. That's just the truth. The higher you go, the lonelier you become.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is, it doesn't really matter what you do or how you do it. Just be ready that when it gets tough, you want to be
Yeah,
tough too. Because at no time will it be easy. At no time will it be easy.
yeah,
So you just be ready for the good days and the bad days. And
at
there
least.
may be more bad days than good days. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking for myself, there are more days where I'm feeling low about my career than I'm feeling high about it. But at the end of the day, I still have that focus. I mean, my dream is to win me a Grammy. No, sorry, 3 Grammys, and I've not even been nominated yet. So my way is still long, small, but I'm not going to give up.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep trying and keep pushing. And so, yeah, let's just be ready for consistency and dedication and commitment. And none of them should be scared to approach labels, approach people to help you. They
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be. You might find help, you might not. It doesn't matter. Just put yourself out there, and try and get people to support you. Because the biggest thing in this business is support around you. That's the biggest thing I've learned so far is get the right people to support you, to surround you. Because if you have the wrong set of friends or wrong set of people around you, your career would not be as flamboyant, let me put that word, as it should be. So, and
Yeah.
it's entertainment business, and don't forget that you have to entertain people before you are able to get anything. So yeah, my in 2 words, hard work. Let me just put it that way, hard work. Just
Mm.
put in the hard work and see how it goes.
Okay, so you've been talking about support, support, support. So I want to know, apart from your friends and your fans, do you have like family members? I know your parents have their reservations and all that. Do you have family members who are big supporters of what you do?
My dad is my number one fan, even though he's not. He doesn't like my music, but my dad is my number one fan, and I love him for that.
Okay.
My sister too. Basically, my whole family member is funny. They don't. I mean, I'm sure you have an idea, innit? My whole
They may not
family,
like what that you're not into gospel, but they love you
exactly.
anyway, right?
Anyways, yeah, that's it
Yeah.
for them. Like, it's blood. So yeah, I get the support from them, like I would expect. From the reservation, so I get that love. And also, you find some odd people out there who just come to you like, oh yeah, I just came across your music. I love you. Keep doing what you do, and then that
Mm.
gives you that kind of encouragement that okay, you know what, yeah, I'm on the right track. But aside that, you need to self motivate yourself. That's the key thing. You need to self motivate. Just if you don't motivate yourself, a lot of people will demotivate you. Just like
Yeah,
that, you know. So
I know.
that's the key thing.
I know I can relate.
Yep.
Okay, so a comment here says our own recross. Okay. Tommy Anoiden says our own recross. You see? And I said that earlier. You look like recross. So
Thank
Tommy,
you.
yeah, he says recross is one of his influences, okay? He's one of his idols and role models and
Yep.
also
Yep.
maybe that's why he looks like it. Yeah, because I know that sometimes we start to look like people that we love.
Well, yeah, I mean that's good. I want to look more like money then.
Wow. Okay, yes, I like that one. I also
I
would
want to
like
look
to look
like
like
money.
me.
Yeah, let me look more like money because I love
That
money.
would be a very good look, trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us where we can find your music.
So Sean Dampte, really, SeanDampte, Delta
Yeah.
Alpha Mama Papa Tango Echo. Everywhere, you know, honestly, if you just put that on Google, even Google knows everything about me. iTunes, Spotify, Deezer,
Okay.
Tidal. We are international, you know. Well, even in China, they know me, you know. They know me. So
China.
everywhere they know me. They know me. So yeah,
I
they
hope
can
it's
find
not
it
the clone of you they know in China.
now the original version too, trust me.
They never go clone you for there.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, so as you've heard, you can find his music, all his music on every social media platform. Just type in the name Sean Dampte. Tell me about the Dampte. What's the where did you get Dampte from? Sean, I
So
understand. Where did Dampte from?
so Dampte, while growing up, yeah, with my day ones, we used to love this movie called I think it's called something The Last Dawn. Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
Okay.
So there was this boy there called Dante. He was so stubborn and so full of himself. So my friends be like, "You're just so full of yourself." And you know, I did say they started saying, "Awuda, who's that? You're so full of yourself." So, and they just say, you know, it's full of yourself. You're just acting like Dante, you know. So they started, yeah, saying you're acting like Dante, and then before you know it, I was about 13, 14. They started calling me Dante. Even my parents called me Dante. So
Really?
yeah, that's what they called me though. So it just got stuck, and it's been Sean Dampte ever since.
Okay, that's really nice. So, do you have any? So you got that from your nickname because Dampte is your
Yep.
nickname.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
That's
Any last words for your fans, our audience?
I mean, first of all, Esse, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm really blessed to be here. And to everyone listening out there, man, thank you very, very much for tuning in. If you're watching this, not live, thanks for still watching it. I appreciate it. I like to say follow your boy, but man's not a boy. Follow your OG. On on Instagram is Sean Dampte. On Twitter is Sean Dampte. Facebook is Sean Dampte. Google is Sean Dampte. Wherever, just Sean Dampte,
It's
man.
John
Thanks for the
Dampte.
support. You know, just keep supporting. Love everyone. Love you guys, and I really appreciate it, to be honest. And I feel fortunate.
Thank you so much, Sean Dampte, for coming on Gist with Esse.
Yeah.
We love
Thank
having you, and the next time is going to be more fun because we're going to get you to do a lot of crazy stuff.
Life in the studio. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. Maybe you
Definitely.
can take us, you can show us live how the your most embarrassing moment actually went. We can recreate it.
I can recreate the moment, yeah.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you for
everyone, for
having me.
joining this with Essay.
All right, thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for joining Gist with Essay today. Remember, until the next time on Gist with Essay, stay happy, stay positive, stay mended. Bye.